Let's now discuss this further with political affairs analyst Lester Wilcox. Thank you for your time, sir. Now, a bill for an act to create an independent authority for the registration, regulation, and funding of political parties in Nigeria has passed the second reading in the House of Representatives. Can you help us understand the reasons why INEC should be relieved of these responsibilities and the potential benefits if the bill is passed into law?
Well, thank you for having me. I hope you can hear me clearly.
I can, yes. Go ahead.
Yes. This notion is not new. It has been touted and muted for a long time that INEC is overburdened and INEC should be unbundled. As a matter of fact, some school of thoughts are suggesting that INEC should be empowered into 3 areas, whereby one body will be solely for election, the other solely for after-election litigations, and the other for pre-election, which is political parties, registrations, and processes. Well, the merit in it is the fact that we understand the fact that concentrating too much power on one person, on one body, is getting to it brings abuse and sometimes inefficiency. So those who are looking on that from that point of view, they have a point. But again, if you look at it from the other flip side, you are just trying to overburden the bureaucracy. I mean, overburden the federal government. You know, by the time you create 3 different bodies, you know what that entails. When we are talking about slimmer government, I mean, just like what U.S. President is doing in America now, trying to shrink the federal government and trying to shrink and save resources, even though some of us are not in full support of what he's doing. But everybody should think of how to shrink rather than enlarge. The legislators have a good intention, but I think that within the system, it can be better managed than creating more layers of bureaucracy, more layers of bodies that will now still draw from the same lean federal government resources and more money going for a recurrent expenditure than going to capital expenditure that will truly need. So these are the 2 sides of the argument. Whichever side that the legislators fall in, when Nigerians have no choice than to follow. Because even these days, our democracy is one that I cannot understand. Nobody interprets the constitution very well. If you read one part, they will tell you the other part. So Nigerians are totally confused, and I think it is creating enchantment in the political atmosphere of this country.
All right, political affairs analyst Lester Wilcox, thank you for your input.